welcome back to another lip balm review. This one is a long requested brand that you guys have asked me about for like ages, and I'm just finally getting around to opening the first one of these. I feel really lame for not doing it sooner. It was not an intentional slight. Ooh, is there a thing on my neck? There is. Ooh, ew. Sorry, very ADD right now. But yeah, so this is from the brand Kiss My Face, which is an organic brand that, like I said, a lot of you guys requested, and I bought a few of last year or something, and honestly forgot I had them until I was trying to find, not yesterday's review proper, I think like the day before, I ran across the bag with these in it, I was like, oh yeah! I should probably review those before they go bad, that'd be a good idea. So, between that and it being the second day of the requested peach week, this one is sliced peach, which hopefully will pan out to be better than this guy did. So, let's find out, eh? So, anyway, format-wise, it's a stick, obviously. What is on this? Ew. Okay, sorry, I used tacky glue on something earlier and it got on this table and my hand just hit it, and I'll deal with that later. Anyway, so packaging-wise, it's very, very basic packaging, but that's not necessarily a deal breaker. I've had things in plainer packaging than this that turned out to be amazing, so I still have high hopes for it. But the cap is blue, which I love. The rest of it's just a white tube. No wiggly turn wheel, it seems, unless if it's only being held in place by the label. I hope it's not a deceptive turn wheel because of that, but, yeah, it's got a graphic of some peaches on it, it's got the USDA organic, and then just the ingredients list. And really not much else. Okay, so these are, like I said, natural and organic. They're beeswax based with a ton of oils. It's got castor seed oil, beeswax, sunflower seed oil, coconut oil, flavor, raspberry seed oil, rose hip seed oil, and aloe leaf extract. So, needless to say, this is probably going to be a very thin, very watery lip balm because of that. But I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong on that. We'll find out. So these are not limited edition. You can find these pretty much anytime. I think I want to say I bought these from Target or drugstore.com when that was still a thing before they turned it into whatever it leads back to now. Actually, I think it ironically goes back to like walgreens.com or some shit now. But I feel like I got these from Target though. I'm almost positive. So, there's that. You can find them there, and I'm sure there's lots of other places you could find them. I honestly didn't look anywhere else. I bought these on a whim because you guys kept requesting them, so I bought the few that I saw, and I figured if I like them, I can always try to hunt down more if more exist later, but I wanted to know if I actually like them first before wasting that money, so there's that. The amount of product in here, that's an interesting amount. Am I reading that right? Okay, I had to make sure that wasn't a Q, because the dot was weird on it, but, that is 0.18 ounces. That is not an amount that you typically see. Let me see that side by side with something. Oh, I guess it's a... Really? It's like the tiniest hair taller. Let me see it next to a chapstick. Yeah, that's not much taller, and width-wise, the chapstick's rounder. Like, what the hell? I'm so confused how this is not 0.15 ounces, the standard stick amount or something. They're claiming this is more than a standard stick amount, and I don't see how this is humanly possible, but okay, stranger things have happened, whatever. Shelf life is not listed on this anywhere, which is weird given it's an organic product. There's this stamped number on it that looks like a serial number, but that is the only clue that we have whatsoever. I don't know if you can call a number or something and ask about that lot number, excuse me, and see if maybe, my throat is really dry and I didn't bring anything to drink, damn. But, maybe see if they can look up the expiration on this, because there was, certain soft lips products I've been able to do that with that didn't have a stamped expiration date on. Not all of them, but sometimes it works, so it is worth a shot to at least ask. Anyway, price point wise, it has been way too long since I bought these to adequately remember. If anyone knows, leave it in the comments, but that one, I'm just gonna be blunt, it was too long ago, and I forgot to look before filming this. Sorry. But they weren't anything crazy, but they were fair, so my guess is somewhere in the $3 or $4 range, but I could be wrong, it might even be $5, but I feel like it was 3 or 4 at most. So, sturdiness wise, let's see. Does not seem to have a wiggly turn wheel. Let's test the cap. Cap seems okay. Not the strongest, not the weakest. It's kind of like the Goldilocks amount of tightness on the cap. It's just right. It does make that satisfying pop noise if you do it sideways, so, alright. And anyway, there's no special features like SPF or medication, so let's see how this baby smells. Whoa, okay, so not only is it not a wiggly turn wheel, it's a very tight turn wheel, so I was not expecting that much friction in rolling this up. That surprises me. Wow, okay. So this is white wax in there, in case anybody was wondering. Oh, this is a lot lighter than I was expecting. Weird. Like, let me double check. Oh, I know, I keep these nearby to double check this. Actually, it might be my nose, because before I started filming this smelled strong, and right now I'm not picking up on anything. So, okay, I'm gonna hit the stop button on this, give myself like a breather for 5, go get something to drink, come back, and see if I have better luck. Okay, so I am back. I've got my water, and I can smell it. So, what this smells like, it's interesting, because on first sniff, it actually reminded me a lot of this, oddly, even though this is organic and this is very much not, nor does it smell like it should be. It smells very chemical. This, I thought it smelled similar, although minus the chemical aspect to that, until I got a better whiff of it, and then thought about, what does this exact peach scent smell like? And to me, it's not so much a fresh peach smell, like you just cut into a ripe peach. It's more like canned peaches. Like, anyone who has had both knows there's like a vast difference between those two things. I'm not quite so sure why they're as vastly different as they are, other than, you know, one's chock full of preservatives and the other isn't. But this weirdly smells like that one. I just find it ironic that it's organic and it smells like the canned version of what it's supposed to be. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best peach I've ever smelled, so let's get on with it. And we can also see if it smells different after I've used it a little bit. Nah, it still pretty much smells about the same. That's disappointing. But again, it's not terrible, but it's also not quite what I was expecting. It's weird. It's very weird. Now, for how it feels, I am kinda shocked. Yes, I realized I just put a bunch of it on, but even that aside, this is a lot thicker than I was expecting it to be. I would say this feels like it's on the borderline between medium to thick lip balm. Now, those who've been on my channel a while know that I often say things are on the borderline between thin to medium. This is medium to thick. That does not happen often, so that's interesting to me. Now the actual consistency itself, it's another one that weirdly feels very similar to the liquid lip smackers. It's like, it's so thick you could ice skate on it. And it's really, really slick and very smooth. It's glassy. It's glassy feeling. It has no stickiness whatsoever, so that's a good thing. But it is very oily feeling, which, given I read you the list of ingredients, makes sense. But in addition to oily, it also does feel like it's actually very well stuck to your lips, which is something that can't be said for a lot of organic lip balms. A lot of them, they feel oily, but they also feel like if you wiped your mouth, it'd just be gone. This feels like it would stand a good chance at staying on. So, and the shine factor, I can even tell from back here, is really nice. But yeah, that's high glossy. And you know how I feel about high glossy, so that's a big perk in my book. So, okay. Let's see, flavor? No flavor. Okay, that's alright. Moisturization-wise, I have good feelings about this. After I film this review, I'm probably gonna go to bed while it uploads. Although, with our faster upload speeds right now, I might still be awake when it finishes, because it only takes a few minutes now. But, regardless, after I post this, I'm going to bed. So even if it comes off when I drink my water, I'm going to put on a fresh application of it right before I head to bed. And we're going to see how they feel in the morning. I know that it won't be included in the review itself for how well it stayed on all night and how well of a job it did, but I do have a very good feeling, though, that it's going to do an amazing job, because it feels like that type of lip balm to where it's going to be very effective. So I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. So far, I'm really liking this product. So, drink test time. Oh, I'm nervous. Don't let me down. So, it thins out a little bit, but it mostly stays put. However, I am going to bring to your attention how nasty of a film it will leave on your cup, so fair warning that that's a thing. I was not expecting it to look quite that gross when I looked at it, so, you know, that's a thing. It's not a deal breaker, but it's a thing. Thought you guys should know. So let me try a little bit more just to see. And weirdly, as it gets wet, I feel like it brings out the scent that much more, if that makes any sense. I'm actually surprised. I've made it through half of this glass, and it's more or less, for the most part, stayed put. I was not expecting it to stay this well. Most organic lip balms do not stay put quite so well with the drink test, so that's, you know, that's telling. I can see why so many of you guys kept requesting this. Because I guess you guys knew, for the types of lip balms I like, you just knew that this would be one that would get high praise from me. So, thank you for recommending it. This I am very much enjoying. So I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me drink the whole glass of water. We get the idea. I just am thirsty. But, I think my overall rating on this, let me think. What issues do I have with it, if any? Well, it is a little bit of a bummer that it doesn't smell like a fresher peach smell. But again, it's not a deal breaker. It's not like a gross peach or anything. It's not what I expected. That's on me, I suppose, but I am still personally docking it a point for that. and it doesn't have flavor. I wish it did. For being organic, I was really kind of especially hoping it would, but it doesn't. But other than that, I don't think I really have any other specific complaints with this, so I think this is gonna get an 8 out of 10. That's pretty good. That is better than I was expecting. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe it's just the fact that it got so forgotten about that I figured, oh, well, if it was that easy to forget about, how good could it be? I don't even know, what my brain took this for. But it's a lot better than I was expecting. I think I'm going to use this one a lot. Hopefully there are, in fact, more flavors than the very small amount I've got. Let me grab the bag so I can show you guys which ones I have, because I don't have very many. I've got, obviously, the one that I just reviewed, and then I also have coconut pineapple, strawberry, cranberry orange, passion fruit, and ginger mango, and that's it. That's all I have from this brand. So I don't know if they make other flavors than these, or if that's just all they make and I have them all, but if there are more of them, let me know, because I'm totally down to try more from this brand. Now that I've tried this one and I really, really enjoyed it, yeah, I'm very interested. I'd like to try more of them if they exist. I just don't know if they exist or not, and I figure some of you guys probably do know, so let me know in the comments. So, anyway, like I said, 8 out of 10. That is my final rating. So, as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have this one? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. And until next time, bye!